to TV Burp Gold 3, featuring more of my favourite bits from the series. First up, break-dancing flies on grime fighters.
Customers.
I'm busting some moves. Man gets inside rhino on Michaela's zoo babies.
Let me just check you out. Let's see what you're doing.
David's poised for the last leg of Natombi's 16-month-long pregnancy.
What we're looking for, I'll tell you that.
Sally's surprise at Kevin's piles on Coronation Street.
Kevin, I've been married to you for over 20 years. Those were not your knees running behind that big pair of tomatoes.
And Bollywood wardrobe on The Family. Yeah. It seems to me that Dermot was a little bit confused what show he was presenting.
The acts all have friends, family and supporters here in the audience tonight. But you can hear them for everyone, but particularly the 11 remaining housemates. It's time...
Housemates? Wrong show, Dermot. You don't do that one anymore. You bailed out at the right time, didn't you? And before we do anything, we've got a product recall announcement. There's a batch of black TK Maxx trousers which haven't been properly sewn up down the sides. And if worn, may cause embarrassment, right? It was great to see Cheryl Cole launch her solo career on Sunday's X Factor.
Stop! What you looking at?
Yeah, it's those TK Maxx trousers. I bought a pair too.
We gotta
It's made my day. And isn't it funny how some things trigger off a thought? Lloyd's performance seemed to remind Simon that he hadn't turned the gas off.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see.
I think I left the gas on. Hold me now. And I did feel sorry for Mr. Fielding. Poor bloke. He'd had to have a tube inserted into his chest.
Well, I can see you have everything under control here, so I'll leave you to finish up.
Right. That's the first part done.
I feel a bit like a bagpipe. Let's hope no one blows the other end, shall we?
Hang on a minute. Where's that envelope I had?
I met up with a local Jain monk who told me that his commitment to mankind is based on the right of all beings to exist equally.
Of course not. No, this was the 3 Lives of Gandhi, the bald, bespectacled founder of modern India. I like Gandhi. I don't know what it is about him. Yeah. Well, we all like Gandhi, don't we? I mean, what's not to like? I particularly liked the film he was in, Gandhi. So was Gandhi some sort of saint? Not according to this show.
You know, in his early days, he was a very bad boy, assassin. He had taken meat, he had taken wine, he had taken womanizing.
I want candy.
I want candy.
No, don't. Very encouraging. So, isn't it a shame when you've worked hard to gain the respect and admiration of an entire nation, but there's still a few outposts where people don't seem to appreciate just who you are?
My name is Paul Burrell, and I used to look after the Queen of England and Princess Diana.
Are we bothered? Yes, it's Australian Princess. And let's waste no time in catching up with everyone's favourite Aussie princess, Kylie. Booby.
Paul said that of our next girl, the lights are on and nobody's home. But our judges all agreed that she did very well at the press conference and delivered her speech from the heart. Kylie, congratulations.
But who really cares if somebody's home or not? Like, it's no big issue. You go to someone's house and they're not there, you just go to someone else's house.
Yeah. What's the problem if the lights are on but nobody's home? Just go next door, right? What if I am as thick as 2 short planks? I'd just buy 2 more planks and attach them to the other 2 with wood glue. What's the problem? But it's all about manners and etiquette for Paul. I think maybe he's been away from butlering for too long. I'm not sure he can remember the correct way to lay a table. Paul, I'm not sure which knife to start with. I don't think I'll need that fish knife because I'm only having the sausage and chips. It was almost as if he was malfunctioning.
She chose lots of spices and sauces and crepes. And this beef is 20%.
Almost as if he was some sort of Dalek.
Clean the silver. Clean it. Now. Clean it. Clean it.
It's the Paul Burrell Dalek! I think the brasso's in the kitchen and there's some Mr. Muscle under the sink. Thank you. The Paul Burrell Dalek there. Yeah. Restaurant in our living room now, where Peter and Duncan were planning a specially African-themed evening. So, let's have a look at the food.
I found something in my food. I don't know what it is, but it's meant to be a vegetarian pancake, and it's kind of hard and...
It's like a tooth.
It looks like a tooth or some bone, but I'm not actually sure what it is.
Put it under your pillow, and by morning time, you'll have paid for your dinner. So there was a tooth in your dinner. At least pudding was nice. Ice cream.
I have no idea.
What's that one? There's a really dark one there.
Oh, that's gross. Just found several hairs in my dessert. Sort of quite dubious hairs as well.
Well, let's not jump to any conclusions. Those hairs could have come from anywhere.
A hair in the mangoes?
Oh, it might be a bit of... wouldn't be a bit of coconut, would it?
Oh, it could be a coconut, yeah.
Which is why I always shave my coconuts before using my scoop. The food wasn't much cop. Let's see if they can salvage the night with the African-themed entertainment.
Someone spray the Lord Kumbaya. Someone spray the Lord Kumbaya. Someone spray the Lord Kumbaya. Oh Lord Kumbaya.
I'm afraid it's a no from me. Across town in Bristol, Wayne and Tessa toil to present a restaurant in their living room, and they have an ingenious solution to their lack of tables.
Fortunately, they do have permission to take the door. It's been discarded by a neighbour who's doing a bit of refurbishment.
Who would think of making a table out of a door that's outside somebody's house on the street? It's mad.
Yeah, it's a cool idea, that. Front door as a table. The beauty of it is, you've got a spy hole there, so you can see your feet. Which brings us to someone at the door.
Someone's praying, Lord, Kumbaya. a tooth in my pancake. Kumbaya. Oh, Lord, kumbaya.
Not today, thank you. Yes, thank you. Which brings us to our most insincere reaction of the week.
Most insincere reaction of the week.
So what is it you guys do then?
I'm a nanny, so yeah.
Wow.
I wonder what Dean Gaffney's been up to since he appeared on TV Burp.
Hello?
It's good to be back, good to be back. Hello, hello. Yes, this was Ghost Hunting with I'm a Celebrity, which featured the stars, and I use the term lightly, of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And Dean was good value because he was so easily frightened. But he's filming himself screaming. Then it was time for the ghosts to talk to us.
Please, Jack, if this is you, can you perhaps give us your initials? Doesn't matter. I'm trying to work out. That looks like a J.
Yeah. Let's have a go with it, shall we? Yeah. Let's see if any ghost can talk to us. Oi, pulling over there, Mr. Ghost. Oi, let's pull over there. Oh, he's coming back towards me. Oh, on the way. And down. Oh, and the ghost is going round. Oh, what's that, Mr. Ghost? Oh, over to the right. Oh, I'm back there. Oh, yep. Yeah. Oh, it's another J. J. Yeah. He's got J on the brain, that ghost. Animal Heroes, the pig that called for help now, over on 5. Where else? Which told the story of Lulu the pig who called for help when her owner Joanne had a heart attack. So, how did Lulu come to be living with Joanne?
We gave her to Jackie, our oldest daughter, on her 40th birthday. About 10 days after she had the pig, she brought her with all her paraphernalia and said, I'm going whale watching for my birthday. Would you watch Lulu? And history was wrote.
Their daughter never came back to pick Lulu up.
Yeah, well, we've all had presents like that. 15 years ago, my mum bought me a mock terracotta strawberry planter that you had to erect yourself. It took 12 strawberry plants at £3 a time. Add to that the cost of the compost. I was 50 quid down before I started. Just as the strawberries started coming, I went on holiday for 2 weeks. When I got back, the compost had dried out and the plants had died. I had nowhere to dispose of the compost, let alone the mock terracotta planter, and ended up leaving it in the loft when I moved house. The fact is, although I like strawberries, I would never have wanted them in the quantity that the planter promised, but failed to deliver. So, Mrs. Joanne Altman has a heart attack and Lulu the pig sets off to try and flag down a car. Now, pigs are very clever animals.
She could do just about anything. The first time, a couple times, I couldn't figure out who turned the television on. And she would press the buttons until she got the same channel every day.
Oh, not this again. You've hit the brightness. Yeah, there we are. But now you've changed channel.
The worst moment on The Apprentice for me was obviously getting fired. Probably the worst moment.
Can you stop that pig from fiddling with the flipping colour control?
Now you got the menu up again. Yeah, thanks, chicken. Which brings us to TV Burp Poetry Corner.
TV Burp Poetry Corner.
Well, I'd be interested to know what lies Natasha's feeding us, and this yarn has no reason to mislead us.
I must say I am enjoying the new series of Time Team, the show in which they dig up fields to try and find old things. This week they were up in Cobley in Gloucestershire, and the geophysics looked very promising.
Now, on the earlier geophysics, what we thought we had was a range of rooms going across here, and perhaps a wing coming up here and a wing coming up here. So that's where Phil's mosaic is, and that's where Bridges' back wall is. But this, in colour here, this is John's new resistivity, and can you see these big anomalies here?
What are you talking about? It just looks like your printer's run out of ink. I sometimes wonder whether the Time team has been infiltrated by people pretending to be experts.
Whoa.
What's that out there?
Looks like a turkey Twizzler. Can I see your qualifications, please? He's off his rocker. I expect my experts to be a bit more upper class.
Any finds? Well, yep, we've got some really nice.
Wow, look at that beautiful piece of moulded terracotta.
What on earth is it, though?
Beak off a giant terracotta parrot?
Well, it's probably part of an acroteria.
Yeah, I was going to say that. When I looked at it, I thought it was a bit beaky. And if you look at the geophys, there's several areas here. If you join them up, that looks like that. You bring that up along there. Looks a bit like a parrot. That's why I said it. I think Tony Robinson summed it up best.
In terms of chronology, what we need to find out is, when was the building constructed? How long did it stay in use? When was it demolished? Those are really important questions.
That's very comprehensive and really cogent, but I have to admit, there's a tiny little bit of me that's thinking, so what?
Yeah, so what? Casualty now, and how do you know when you've got your patient upside down?
Let's get him out of here.
Do they smell of faeces, these burps?
Actually they do.
Yeah, he's upside down, love. Hence the rather broad grin and goatee beard. But the highlight for me was a guest appearance from Russ Abbott, although in a straight role. Once a comic, always a comic. You should have seen his heart attack.
Please, someone. Guys.
Yeah, bring back the madhouse, I say. Yeah. It's Russ Abbott. How's the heart, Russ?
Oh, much better, thanks, yes. Oh, hang on, no, I'm having a twinge.
I'm having one too. It's okay, I'm feeling better.
Me too.
Oh, thanks, Russ. Yeah, cheers. Elsewhere in Holby.
It was in the top 10.
My heart attack was funnier than yours. I wonder how my two brothers Gary and Barry Hill, who work for Thames Water, are getting on.
Down full pressure.
Yeah, working hard. This was Grime Fighters, which is the same as the BBC's Life of Grime, only with ad breaks. It's a heady mix of sewage work and infestation, like this rat problem faced by Verminator Dave in Gloucester.
We'll pop some traps in. So we'll give them a little bit of an enticement.
What do you put on there? What's that?
It's chocolate spread.
I'd do anything for $1 for chocolate spread. This week, the Grime Fighters were round at a fish and chip shop where a murder had been committed in the salad drawer of the fridge.
OK, so that's a bit concerning. It looks like we've kind of got some potentially dried blood. Now, rather alarmingly, there's a cucumber. Yes, it's wrapped, sort of lying in the blood.
Dead cucumber lying in a pool of blood. Might not have been a murder. That cucumber might have had some sort of clotting disorder. Oh, yeah. Where the slightest rough handling might cause it to bleed. But it's not good for the restaurant, is it? Cucumber in a pool of blood in the fridge. Not good hygiene. So I imagine the grime fighters would come down on that pretty hard. So what's the penalty? Slap on a fine? Close it down for a while?
Because it's quite a major cause of food poisoning, and because of the risk there, I'm actually going to ask them to chuck that in the bin.
Chuck it in the bin? What a waste! Let's have a look. Oh, where's that cucumber? You see, look, just you cut the end off, cut the bad bit off, it'd be right as rain. Just cut that off. It's a bleed, forceps! I got it. God, I said there was a clotting disorder. Cucumber. Yeah, lovely blood. Cucumber blood, my favourite. Yeah. And every now and then, grime fighters present us with a real character, someone who unexpectedly charms. Such a person is Lou from Wolverhampton. Yes, it's TV Burp's Stars of Tomorrow today.
TV Burp, Stars of Tomorrow today.
It's unusual for me to be looking at fish, being as last year I was catching them, and this year I don't seem to have had 5 minutes to go and do any fishing. But I do appreciate how lovely they are. It'd be nicer to sit out here on a lovely sunny day, watching the fish, having a glass of wine or a cup of tea. I'm a tea man myself, but I like the odd bit of lambruschi, eh? Oh, yeah. Anyway, I've got to get on.
Previously on Grime Fighters, I was surprised to see a sausage trying to escape from a hot dog stand.
If you look down in here, no refrigeration. The sausage is just loose over the element.
Escape sausage!
Hey, I thought Mummy caught you a sausage.
Emmerdale now. And it was nice to see Prince Charles and a lady friend booking in for the night at the B&B.
Mr. and Mrs. Wicked, you're not leaving us already, are you?
Don't tell Camilla. Looks like he's up to his old tricks. Only kidding. Their marriage is strong. I must say, Terry has managed to keep his figure after having little TJ. No mean feat. Terry's kept that lovely hourglass figure.
Oh, yeah. No, don't explain, Eric. It's just his dirty mind.
Hey, lads. Hang on a minute. Can you smell burning?
Ashley? I thought it was you ringing that bell. What's going on? The church is on fire!
The church is on fire!
Look, Ashley! The church is on fire!
Don't panic! The church is on fire!
It's on fire!
The church is on fire! And yes, Laurel's trapped inside, which gave her a chance to do a Stan Laurel impression.
No, I'm turning on the light! I'm coming in!
I'm sorry, Ollie. Now, I wonder where the knitted character has been this week. Oh, hello. What? Emmerdale? He went to Emmerdale? But...
Ashley's in there!
The church is on fire! And the knitted character's in there!
No! I can't do nothing!
Knitted character!
Hurry!
I've got to help him, but I don't want to get hurt. Hold me back.
It's okay, H. I'll send in my sausage.
Hurry, Mr. Sausage. He might get hit by a piece of falling timber.
Sausage!
It looks like we've lost them. If only you lot hadn't held me back, I could have done something.
No, wait! Look!
Thank you, sausage.
He's alive! It's alive!
And my sausage.
Time for a tea.
He's another good knitted, for he's another good knitted, for he's another good knitted. And so say all of us.
Yeah, it was a lucky escape.
You can say that again, Harry. And I couldn't have done it without Heather's rescue sausage.
Yeah, he got away with minor burns to the head. So, where else was the knitted character this week?
Here's our next letters round. Brian, it's your choice.
A constant, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Brian. S.
And another one.
B.
And another one.
K.
I must say it was nice to see God pop up on telly last year.
Put away into the...
Of course it wasn't God. It was Meetings with Remarkable Trees on BBC 4. And this episode featured a particularly interesting hedge.
I've been driving this road since 1971. I've probably driven past this hedge 16 or 17,000 times.
You want to get sat-nav, mate? Isn't it funny when your vegetables start to look like you? Hello. Yeah, it's River Cottage with everyone's favourite farmer, Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall. And I was interested to see that to keep track of his cows, he makes them all carry a mobile phone.
My pedigree organic North Devon ruby red cow, number 3600064.
600064. Hello, is that Hugh's cow? Hugh was busy making dinner, and I wonder what's for pudding. Oh, look at that. Maybe I'll wait and see what Hugh thinks first.
I have to say, I've rarely felt greedier. Lovely.
Don't like it. Yeah. I must say, it's nice to see my style of glasses coming back into fashion.
Right, up we go. Is this what you call the London?
It's very much like Willy Wonka's font.
Not sure about the hat, though. This was Jimmy's Food Factory, which relies on a simple premise.
Most of us don't really know what goes on inside a food factory.
I do. My sister worked in one over the summer holidays, and she told me what happens. This week, Jimmy went to find out how they make ice cream, in particular, the Walls Viennetta. They're lovely for a special occasion like a christening or ruby wedding. I suppose the Viennetta is named after the Austrian capital, Vienna. And watching all those Viennettas going along the conveyor belt in the factory reminded me a bit of German tanks rolling into Poland.
They make 4 million mouth-watering ice creams here every day. But how do they make these fantastic shapes?
Actually, I prefer a good old English 99. It's the Germans! It's jammed. Take that. No, it's no use. I need reinforcements. Thanks, Mr. Funny Face.
Not a problem, Mr. Harry.
Oh, it was like World War II there for a moment. One thing I learned from this show is where milk comes from. And there's no putting one past Jimmy.
Hey, that's not milk, is it?
No. It's lemonade. And round the corner, chocolate's made. But you've got to be careful milking cows, as Jimmy very nearly found out.
Now, when you're getting the cow, you're plugging the cow into the milking machine, you forget how close you are to the other cow's backside, because your head's in here, you look up, there's a bum right above you. So it's really easy to get a cow pat shampoo and then a cow wee rinse.
Yeah. I like the idea of a cow pat shampoo, but then there's always the cow wee rinse. Which is better? There's only one way to find out. That's odd.
See you after the break.
Come on, cowie rinse. Yeah, make it come alive, don't I? All the time, just trying to get people to not turn over to watch Strictly Come Dancing. So that we will provide the maximum amount of audience for the X Factor. That is my job. Welcome back to TV Burp Gold 3. Failed bikini wax on the bill.
Are you the policeman from the park?
Yeah, PC Nate Roberts.
Sorry, I'm still a bit fuzzy.
Useless jockey on Country File.
Well, you know, what you do, you see the horses at the sales, and you see what kind of
Woman in a deck chair gets turned on by car sponge on Taggart. Whoa. Lady posts invisible letter on Corrie. In it goes. And rat catchers unfamiliar with what a rat looks like on the Rat Pack.
Charlie smelt something behind the fridge.
Nice. Yeah, I've got a dead rat. All right, get him out. Don't touch it.
That's a dog. Oh, has anyone seen My Action Man and Barbie? Yes, My Action Man and Barbie. I had them here earlier. I can't think where they've got to.
We've yet to
Oi,
see how...
that's My Action Man and Barbie. Yes, Bear Grylls is back. And his first priority is to make a cup of tea. But this being Bear, it's no ordinary cuppa.
You get more animals here. Things like the rock dassie, which is like a big guinea pig. And all of this stuff here is dassie droppings. The Bushmen actually used to take all this dassie poo and make tea.
Yes, made from guinea pig droppings. Not so much Thai foo as Thai poo. Still, let's give it a chance. Maybe the milk's off. So, that's the drink. What would go nicely with that?
I'm not going to need to eat for a week after this.
Cup of Thai poo tea and a maggot. I imagine it must be difficult to describe what a maggot tastes like. I mean, all you can do, surely, is just draw on your own personal experience.
It's like if all your friends got all their bogies together, squeeze them inside a sausage, and then you put that in your mouth.
Yeah, which public school did you go to again? At least he's getting nourishment.
I'm beginning to think that that was one bug too many, and I'm soon feeling ill. Within hours, I've got diarrhea.
I knew that milk was off. But with diarrhea, Bear has got to get some fresh water to avoid dehydration. Unfortunately, the only water around is all muddy. Don't worry, Bear's got a way of filtering the big bits out.
One way I can clean the water is just to improvise something out of my rucksack. You know, I've used my socks before, even underpants.
Yeah, using your pants to sieve your drinking water. I think if you've got diarrhea and you're drinking water that's been through your pants, that's pretty much the definition of a vicious circle. Hey? Pants, diarrhea, pants, diarrhea, pants. Now, what do you do if you're driving along and something goes wrong with one of your car doors? You take out the spare door, don't you? This was Natural Born Sellers, ITV1's answer to The Apprentice, if the question was, can you make a show that's not as good as The Apprentice? A group of salespeople competing for the chance not to work for Sir Alan Sugar. And every week, one of them is fired. This week, they were in Yorkshire. Not exactly Kent, is it? And their task this week was to sell a new kind of cleaning system. And it's all based upon a specially formulated cleaning mitt.
Very small amount of cold water. So, Danny, you knew it was coming. Okay, butter on the surface. So, perfect. Don't need to use too much.
Oh, it's weird, isn't it? It's really nice.
Can we go a bit deeper than weird?
That's a really nice feeling. It's like a soft feeling, isn't it? It's like...
Can you feel it picking up, though?
Yeah. You can feel
It's a
it.
new man.
It certainly works when trying to deal with that common problem of removing butter from a bin lid. Oh yeah, my bin lid is constantly getting smeared with butter. What happens is, I go to throw the butter away, but forget to apply pressure to the pedal. The lid remains shut, and the butter ends up smeared all over the lid. In the past, I would get the big bits off with my Tesco reward card and then use some Sif and a J-cloth. But now, with this new mitt-based system, oh yeah, it comes off lovely. The only problem then is you got the butter on the mitt. So you leave the mitt out for the cat to lick off. Yes. It's a good mitt-based system, that. To help sell it, there's a secret weapon.
This is Mr. G. Love.
Mr. G. Love. The G presumably stands for Jeff. Jeff Love and his orchestra. Yes. There are similar cleaning product-based characters for the rest of the range. As well as Mr. G. Love, there's Mrs. J. Cloth and Master B. Ogbrush. I was a bit annoyed that salesperson Gavin kept getting Mr. G. Love's name wrong.
Hello, I'm Mr. Glove.
No, it's not Mr. Glove, it's Mr. G. Love.
Hello, I'm Mr. Glove. How are you?
Not Mr. Glove, Mr. G. Love.
Ding, 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 ding. Hello. Hello, I'm Mr. Glove.
Not Mr. Glove, Mr. G. Love.
It's Mr. G. Love, you moron!
Sorry, Mr. H. Hill.
Well, it's not nice to get someone's name wrong, is it? Time for a look at this week's Freaky Eaters. Chips, pizza, sausages, chucky bars, tasty muck. other people who can't nosh proper like us. And this week, it was almost like a celebrity version of Freaky Eaters. Yes, with top DJ Christopher Hawkins. So, tell Do, what is Chris's freaky food hang-up?
Chris's poor diet is the result of an embarrassing secret. He's terrified of fruit and vegetables.
Terrified of fruit and veg! Carrot! Sweet corn! Yorkshire pudding! Yeah, corn, then I'll have some. Yeah. No, well, it sort of runs in the family, the whole phobia thing. I mean, his dad has his own hang-ups.
What phobia did he have?
My dad's phobia is of dead matches.
Well, get a lighter then. Yeah, you could pretty much stop dead all the male side of the Hawkins family with that. A grape with a match in it. Get back, Hawkins family. What this show did do was create one of the most exciting bits of TV of the week. Real nail-biting stuff.
Do you think you could pick one of those up?
Do what with it?
Just hold it in your hand.
I've never seen something pathetic.
All we're doing right now is holding a spear of asparagus.
Okay.
So you're having to psych yourself up.
That's exactly what I'm doing, yeah.
He held the asparagus!
He held the asparagus. He held the asparagus. He held the asparagus. He held the asparagus.
He may have held the asparagus, but it doesn't bode well that Chris has washed his hands of Natalie's instructions to hold an orange.
He held the orange. He held the orange.
No, he didn't hold the orange. No, he didn't hold the orange. No, he held the asparagus, but he didn't hold the orange.
He didn't hold the orange. He didn't hold the orange. He held the asparagus. He didn't hold the orange.
Glad we cleared that up. Yeah. We love the orange. No, it's a bit unfair because to us it's a bit of a laugh, Chris not being able to eat fruit and veg, but to Chris, of course, it's a big deal.
People don't perceive a phobia of fruit and vegetables as a problem. Quite bizarrely, they just think you're a fatty eater and you're a bit fussy. I find that quite irritating. I find it irritating to the point of, like, wanting to punch someone in the face.
Still, though, what a fussy, fatty eater.
Yes, I hold the asparagus, but I also hold the orange.
Drink with dead mats in it.
Which brings us to our most elaborate dog wee of the week.
Most elaborate dog wee of the week.
I've rented out the room upstairs to a wedding party. Living's 4 weddings and in which weddings compete to see which is best. And I know what you're thinking, not another one of those type of shows, and I quite agree, so I didn't watch any more of them. Coronation Street now, and poor Joe was in a terrible state. Well, you know what it's like when you can't find what you're looking for. Joe. Sorry, I borrowed them. I thought I had a touch of swine flu. They are good, but they do make your tongue go red. I was curious to see that Norris is able to communicate in Morse code.
Oh, I say. Yeah, and did...
Dot, 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 dot.
Did...
Dot, 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 dot. 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 Dot, dot, dot. Of course, this was the year that Darren Brown predicted the lottery numbers. But let's see if, like Darren Brown, I can predict the outcome of the Betty Turpin's handbag medication lottery. Right, let me think, yeah.
Blood pressure. Cholesterol. Angina. Oh, what's that one?
That's what I predicted. Hey, look. Yeah. And if you're wondering how I did that, here's how.
Blood pressure.
Earlier in the year, I watched Coronation Street, and as Betty withdrew the items from her handbag,
Angina.
I wrote them down.
Oh, what's that one?
Then, whilst I played the clip to the viewers at home, I quickly wrote down the words on the balls using a pen. However, in my haste, I got one wrong and had to erase it. Then I spilt the Tipex all over the desk. I quickly tried to wipe it off with some Mr. Muscle in a cloth. But it still left a slight mark, so I substituted the desktop for a new one. It was extremely tiring work, so I stopped for a short break. Before carrying on and finishing the new tabletop. Then, when the clip finished, I simply pretended nothing had happened. Yes, that was what I predicted. Which brings us to our most casual turning on of a car indicator of the week.
Most casual turning on of a car indicator of the week.
We're going in just to get them and bring them back to the centre. It does make me angry.
Right then, let's find out what BBC Three have been up to.
Hello there, I'm George Lamb. We've been to every corner of the UK in search of young, talented butchers.
Sorry, I thought you said butchers.
Who will be crowned the first ever BBC Young Butcher of the Year?
Yeah, it's Young Butcher of the Year. We haven't made it up, it's a real show. In an interesting career move, it was presented by Six Music DJ George Lamb. He's smart. He knows you don't get anywhere in this business without a catchphrase.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop making sausages.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop making sausages. It's not exactly bring on the wall! But at least it's not bring on the wall! So, let's have a look at some of the hopefuls.
A few months ago, our hunt to find Britain's top young butchers got underway. We've sorted through a mountain of applications from...
Hang on a minute. Go back a bit. There was one I like the look of.
Our hunt to find Britain's top young butchers got underway. We've sorted through a mountain of applications...
Yeah, I don't know what it is about candidate 1034 Paul Herbert, but... Sadly, Paul didn't get into the finals. Where do you think you went wrong, Paul?
I didn't have any confidence in my sausage.
Let's have a look at a few of the finalists.
Our second finalist from Lincolnshire, 23-year-old Jim Sutcliffe.
I love experimenting with meat and coming up with new products.
Yeah, he's less of a butcher, more of a meat scientist. So, what new products has he come up with?
So out on the floor, Jim's removed the ribs and spine from the saddle of lamb and sewn up both ends to make an oblong shape with an aubergine stuck inside.
Okay. I'm not sure where this is going, but I'm prepared to go with it.
Jim's is getting weirder by the minute. He's now stitched the lamb's kidneys on top and pierced the ribs through the side.
A little bit odd, but carry on.
Now Jim's placed a stick of celery in the aubergine and is attaching a cabbage leaf to it.
And now he's being detained under Section 2 of the Mental Health Act.
It's my take on a Viking longship here with the oars. I've made a mast out of a piece of celery to be able to put a sail on it just to finish it.
So, Jim's kicked off his window display with a Viking longboat centrepiece.
Of course, I should have seen it coming. It was a Viking longship made of meat. Oh, I worked on a meat version of an ancient form of boat. Yeah, here it is. It's my mince galleon. It's the meat Viking longboat. Oh, and yeah, that showed him. The mince galleon. I wonder who's driving it. Oh. It's the funny face ice cream.
Hello, Harry. Glad to help.
Well, I was thrilled for the finalist, Chris.
He produced his first sausage just 2 weeks ago.
Must be all that meat you're eating. Despite being a relative rookie in the sausage-making stakes, Chris found himself in the final two. To what did he attribute his success?
You worried there, Chris?
Yeah, you had me for a second, but I had confidence in my sausage.
You've got to have confidence in your sausage.
That's where I went wrong.
So it all came down to the tasting.
Wow, sausage o'clock, guys.
It's sausage o'clock. Is it? Well, the big sausage is on the 12, the little sausage is on the 9, so that's... sausage o'clock. No, I believe it. You've got your own sausage. Dirty girl. Taking advantage like that. Which brings us to our most unconvincing signature of the week.
Most unconvincing signature of the week.
It's my pleasure.
Most unconvincing signature of the week.
That's inconvincing. Oh, yes, of course, the bowl of soup I ordered. You must excuse me, I missed my lunch and... Wait a minute! What's that in my soup? Sorry. Waiter, there's a fry in my soup. Allow me one. This was Last Chance to See, where Stephen Fry and another bloke go around the world seeing animals that are almost extinct due to people going around the world drawing attention to them. First, they were after the Komodo dragon, but of course there were lots of other animals to meet along the way, such as the pangolin with its powerful claws.
There he goes.
There you are.
They find it hard to walk because of those big claws. Of course, they have to walk with the claws. Oh, look at that. Wow. That's where the claws come in handy as well.
With its powerful claws. But then we were treated to every naturalist's favourite sequence, the late-night ritual of the turtle laying its eggs on the beach.
Oh, look, there they are, yes.
Actually, the ranger has to get the rest of the eggs out of this nest. So where is it? There he comes.
Goodness me. That's extraordinary, isn't it? It's another example of how the act of conservation is almost exactly the same as the act of poaching.
isn't it?
What we're doing here for good used to be done by people to take the eggs to steal them for food.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now you can reach in.
Nice, Stephen. I don't think I could eat another one. Just one. This week he was after one of the rarest birds in the world, the kakapo. So, what does a kakapo look like?
It ought to be impossible to describe a creature as looking old-fashioned, but that's exactly how Sirocco looks, with his big sideburns and his Victorian gentleman's face.
Yeah, the big sideburns and the Victorian gentleman. Yeah, actually, it reminded me that my great-granddad was Victorian. I was just looking through some old family photos of my ancestors, and yeah, who's that old guy on the left? I think that's Uncle Kakapo. I think, yeah, he's extinct now. As Stephen pointed out, there aren't many kakapos left, and so naturally the ones that are around are pretty lonely and frustrated. They'll pretty much mate with anything that looks a bit like a kakapo.
Do you think it is he's actually attempting a sort of mating ritual? Yeah.
Go on, son, go for it. Go on, give it some. Go on. Get off me! Oh. Which brings us to our TV highlight of the week. TV highlight of the week.
Oh dear. Hello.
It'll be dark soon.
Oi. That's a bit. Ouch. Oh, I see. Oh dear. Excuse me. Ow. Oh. Ow.
But may I now propose a toast to the University of Libya, to the Libyan University.
I propose a toast to Libyan University.
Yeah, Libyan University.
The Libyan University. Yeah, they've opened a branch on Albert Square, and presumably that's why Colonel Gaddafi himself dropped into the CAF. Colonel Gaddafi in the cafe. Yes, poor Stacey had gone completely off the rails, largely because she hadn't been taking her tablets, even though her denim jacket has magic pockets which can keep all sorts of stuff in. Yeah, they are deep, those pockets. Yeah, there's, here we are, there's another packet of tablets in there. And, of course, there's the bumper pack as well, you can get that in, that's in there. Of course, you can get that same stuff in liquid form. There's the 50 mils, or there's the 200. There's the 250 mils. But, of course, if you're feeling really fit up, you might want to, not yet, you might want the catering size bottle, which is, let go. Here. I felt sorry for poor Tamwa. Like any teenage boy, he has urges, and embarrassingly was caught out by his mum and his brother using his laptop. So, what was he looking at? Pretty girls in bikinis, or something stronger?
What's on the computer?
Nothing, just sights.
Have you got something to hide?
Of course not.
Have you been looking at pictures of girls?
No.
Pictures of boys?
No.
Show us the computer.
He thinks you
I felt sorry for poor Billy Mitchell. His constipation finally came to a head.
Massive! Yes, all right.
So put the bag over it and pull it loose. Then seal it up and bring it down here.
Not really, no, he was trying to dislodge a wasp's nest. My mistake. Patrick seemed to be turned on by a woman's knees.
Oh, the knees. Sorry, I did try.
I wouldn't mind, you couldn't even see Denise. I suppose it was just the thought of Denise that got him going.
Patrick!
Yeah. Look, have you seen the time?
It's sausage o'clock. I think that clock might need a little attention. In 2009, we saw Britain's Got Talent, the show that gave us Susan Boyle, or Subo, as they call her. Actually, I fancy a bit of Subo wrestling. Thanks, Knitted.
My pleasure, Harry.
Actually, Subo and Heather, those two, they'd make a good double act.
In the air, crazy horses riding everywhere. Got a show, let it go across the sky, yeah. Crazy horses are the riders in you and I. Crazy horses. Crazy horses. Crazy horses. Crazy horses.
Well, if that's not entertainment, I don't know what is.